Hi, my name is Nur Syafiqah binti Rosli. My metric number is I18203081. We will present about Chapter 8, Subtopic 8.3. What are the components of an organizational framework for security and control? Information system control. Information system control are both manual and automated and consist of general and application control. Control govern the design, security and use of computer program and the security of data, files in general throughout the organization information technology infrastructure. On the whole, generation control apply to all computerized application and consists of combination of hardware, software and manual procedure that create an overall control environment. Application control are specific control unique to each computerized application such as payroll or order processing. They include both automated and manual procedure that ensure that only authorized data are completely and accurately processed by that application. Application control can be classified as input control, processing control and output control. Table 8.4 General control, type of general control and description. Risk assessment. Risk assessment determines the level of risk to the firm if a specific activity or process is not properly controlled. Not all risk can be anticipated and measured, but most businesses will be able to acquire some understanding of the risk they face. Business manager working in information systems specialized should try to determine the value of information asset, point of vulnerability, the likely frequency of a problem and the potential for damage. Table 8.5 illustrates simple result of a risk assessment for an online order processing system that processes 30,000 orders per day. The likelihood of each exposure occurring over a 1-year period is expressed as a percentage. Secretary policy. Secretary policy consists of statement ranking information risk, identifying acceptable security goal and identifying the mechanism of achieving this goal. What are the firm's most important information access? Who generate and control this information in the firm? What existing security policy are in place to protect the information? What level of risk is management willing to accept for each other of this asset? Acceptable use policy (AUP) define acceptable use of the firm information resources and computing equipment, including desktop and laptop computers, wireless devices, telephone, and the internet. A good AUP defines unacceptable and acceptable action for every user and specific consequences for non-compliance. Identify management consists of business process and software tool for identifying the valid user of the system and controlling their access to system resources. It includes policy for identifying and authorizing different categories of system user, specifying what system or portion of system each user is allowed to access, and the process and technologies for authenticating user and protecting their identities. The access rule illustrated here are for two sets of users. One set of users consists of all employees who perform clerical functions such as inputting employee data into the system. All individuals with this type of profile can update the system but can neither read nor update sensitive fields such as salary, medical history or earning data. Another profile applies to a divisional manager who cannot update the system but who can read all employee data fields for his or her division, including medical history and salary. These two examples represent two security profile or data security pattern that might be found in a personal system. Depending on the security profile, a user will have certain restriction on access to various system, location or data in an organization. Disaster recovery planning. Disaster recovery planning devices plan for the restoration of disrupted computing and communication services. Disaster recovery plan focus primarily on the technical issue involved in keeping system up and running, such as which flight to backup and the maintenance of backup computer system or disaster recovery service. Business continuity planning. Business continuity planning focus on how the company can restore business operation after a disaster strike. The business continuity plan identify critical business process and determine action plan for handling mission critical function if system go down. The role of auditing. Information system audit examine the firm overall security environment as well as control government individual information system The auditor should trace the flow of sample transaction through the system and perform tests using if appropriate automatic audit software. Security audit review technologies, procedure, documentation, training and personnel. A throughout audit will even stimulate an attack or disaster to test the response of the technology, information system staff and business employees. The audit lists and rank all control weaknesses and estimate the probability of their occurrence. It then assesses the financial and organizational impact of each threat. Thank you.